Howdy, welcome back. So, I hope you're well. Where are we today? So obviously you can see I'm in my shed, I'm not fishing, which I will be very shortly. And what you will see is after this video, at some point, you will start to see more little videos come out of me doing a bit of river fishing and a bit of canal fishing, which I took 10 days off, and the first 5 days it just pissed down with rain. So I'm kind of struggling, but on the good side, this year's 23 and 24 river season, my bait's arrived, so I put a big order in to Johnson and Ross. See what this lot is. And got myself a big order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly run through you, like I do every year, about little bits and bobs, how I'm going to change things. Things are a bit different because I like to, especially with the river, I like to change things up, you know, because if you keep doing the same thing, I think it gets predictable on a river. Bream fishing, tension fishing, nah, it's pretty much keep it the same. That's my opinion. So I'm going to quickly show you what I bought and why I bought it and why I want it and why I'm going to use it. So however you want to say it, I'll show you what I've got. Starting with these, I like to buy them in bulk, but I couldn't seem to find any CC Moore or at Johnson and Ross. Is halibut pellet. So I've gone for the next best thing, dynamite. So I bought 2 bags of these. So these are mainly to mix in my ground bait, maybe a bit of PVA bag work. I tend to use the Eclipse pellet if I'm using a lot. I'll buy the Eclipse pellet because it's quite cheap, it's not expensive, you can get 5 kilo for 20 quid, whatever it may be. So I bought these because of halibut, and I probably will mix them in with some other pellets just to get a bit more a variety. So I bought 2 bags of them, halibut, yeah? Dynamite. I never buy it. I don't really buy much dynamite, but as you see, all this is going to be dynamite. So there's some more pellet. Normally I get stuff from Hinders, but like I see, I wanted a bit of a change this year. Last year I used the Barbel Bomb, which I didn't do so well on, but obviously the old Hinders multi-mix, I always do well on that. That's always a winner, but I tend to use that mainly for my tension and bream fishing. It seems to really work well for my tension and bream fishing. And I also use one of these particular bags of ground bait in here, which I'm going to show you, which you've seen before. It's a cheesy garlic. Where are we? It's here. So I bought a couple of bags of these. These are the cheesy garlic. So I've used these a few times. I used these with, how did I use these? I used them when they first come out, when they first got delivered to the shop at Johnson and Ross. I remember getting a bag. And I also got one of their gloves with it. So I've got a couple of these. I like to mix. So I use one bag, one bottle of glug, and I'll use that. I won't use it all, I'll probably use half a bag at a time. I'm only going to put it in feeders. So I'll use half a bottle of that, mix it up. It tends to be really nice and stodgy, proper nice. If I need to add a bit more water, I'll add a bit of river water just to give it that texture. So, like I said, that's a winner. For chub, you can't go wrong with the old cheesy garlic. So I've got a couple of bags of them. And the second one, this is Brother, which I've not used yet, but I've heard people do really well on it. And that's this one here. That's the shrimp and krill. Now you know I'm a big krill fan. I tend to use a lot of sticky bait boilies. So I bought a couple of bags of them. Same again, bought a couple of bottles of the soak. I'll mix it in. What I've also got with them is hook baits. You can see I've got hook baits, and I've also got paste. Can't beat paste. Put it on your boilies. Got some of that. I've also got obviously the cheese and garlic. I'm getting short of that. What else did I buy? Right. So I bought a couple of bags of this, which I might use for bag mix, mixed in with some pellets. That's the ground bait version, the halibut. Now, for you want to know, I've got a few bags here. These are what I tend to, if I'm using just a lead, if the river's up, I want to get away with a 4-ounce lead or a 5-ounce lead, I will tie that onto my lead and I will use these instead of a feeder, pretty much. And these have got pellet and boilie in, but these are the krill from Sticky Baits. I've still got a bit left of this mix. It's just in a tub underneath there. I'll probably use that first. But the next bag mix I will use will be half a bag of the pellet and a bag of this mixed in, and I will make that into a pellet mix, into a bag mix. So when I do bag fishing, that's what I'll probably use. So that's that. Oh, bollocks. So, other things I bought. You can't go amiss. I mean, this is mainly for my tench fishing and bream fishing. As you know, I'm a big advocate of hemp oil. I like to dip my hook baits in that, like, even through the winter, I will put the hook bait in it if I'm fishing for roach. My plastic maggots, dip it in and fire it out. So I always have that stuff, always. The next one, as you really know, that I really love and like, got some CC Moore GML compound liquid, tench, bream, barbel. Can't go wrong with that stuff. It's amazing. And then I've got two other things. Well, one new one. One I've already used, but I didn't really do very much with it. But I've only ever used it once, very little. But I'm hoping for a bit of perch fishing this winter. It might come in handy. So I've got some of the old worm cell from Nash, and brine and shrimp as well. I'll probably use them solely for my perch fishing. I bought a couple of them, and that is probably what I bought. Yeah. So I got a couple of bags of each, couple of bottles of each, just to got some more line, carp line. I think it's great stuff. This, it's cheap, robust. It's not let me down yet. That's £12 is that one. That's going to be on my big rods, my 2.5s. So yeah, that's pretty much it, really. So like I say, you will hopefully follow on with this and a couple of other little videos afterwards and where I'm fishing. Like I say, it's going to be the canal or the river, bit of both. As far as getting to fallows this winter, I'm going to try, but like I say, I'm a lot more busier these days. So it's going to be mainly the springtime when I get away, mainly for the tench and the bream. Through the summer, I don't think I can even get down the river, even because I'm just that busy. And next year will be even busier. So I'm going to try and get out this winter, a bit of roach and perch fishing for you, a bit of barbel fishing. And the other thing I bought is, where I put it, is one of these. It's a full one. Cloudy krill. Same again. Mix it in with your ground bait, can't beat it. So there you are. I know people are always asking me what bait I'm going to use, or what bait should they use. Well, that's what I use. So it's up to you what you use, you know. I've also got some molasses. Some sweet molasses. So everyone uses different things, you know. It's horses for courses, what you feel confident with, what you feel comfortable with. I mean, my barbel fishing, I'll tend to change that every year. But my tench and bream, it's Hinders multi-mix. With plenty of liquids and pellet. That's all I use. That is pretty much all I use. So, for all the people that have been asking, like I said, I do talk to a lot of you still, even though I'm not active on YouTube. But there you are. Hope that answers a few questions, and I'm hoping to see you a lot very shortly on the bank. Like I still have 5 days off yet, and I'm still hoping it's pissed down for the last 5 days. I mean, river's pretty high. There's a little lake near me that's gone up by 2 foot because of the rain that we've had. It's just chocolate. So it's not looking too good at the moment for fishing. But they say the weekend's going to be alright, so I'm hoping the Monday it's all going to calm down. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see how we get on. So, yep, that's pretty much a bit of an update. I'm hoping to start getting back out very shortly. So thanks for bearing with me. Subscriptions keep going up. I don't know why, and people keep talking to me more. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And yeah, I will shortly be out on the bank and shortly hopefully seeing you lot. So all the best. It's that time of year. I love this time of year. Autumn. I love it. Right, speak to you all later.